Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Plannercraft. My name's Ian and I'm just going to take you through the magnetic foiling mat from We Are Memory Keepers. So I have it attached to my Artistix mat already. It's nothing special, it's the adhesive. Fairly new mat, so it's still quite tacky, which is better than usually is. And it comes with 4 magnets, so you have 2 small ones.
Do you want to clarify that last little comment?
What?
About the stickiness. It's not that the mat's not sticky.
Yes,
It's the metal doesn't necessarily like staying put, isn't it?
Yeah. So we have 2 little magnets, not mats. I'm going to pop to one side.
Oh, come on, internet. Bear with us one moment. We're just waiting for the internet to stop knocking about so that we can see comments, because no, can't see anything.
And 2 longer ones. Come to stop for a
Carol
minute to
says
make
Heidi hi, and just, yeah, I'm just
Hi,
trying
Carol.
to get into it. Can I throw a computer out the window?
No.
It's probably because it's like, well, you're trying to run too many things at once. Let me get out of some of this.
So, first things first, I'm going to attach my paper. Whilst Nat's playing with that. And to do that, I'm just going to place my paper onto my mat. And I'm going to tape it down with some tape.
Come on. It's having a real go slow on me today.
That's alright. So the reason I'm taping the paper onto the mat is that if you just had your magnets holding your piece of paper, when it comes to attaching your foil over the top using magnets, you risk your paper moving if you don't have it attached. So all this is doing is just holding it all in place. So I'm just going to put 4 bits around the outside. Like I said, it's only there to hold the paper actually in place. So we're looking at putting a sentiment on here somewhere, across one of these bouquets maybe, or just by the basket. Basildon.
Yeah.
Or Basden or whatever. So I'm going to load my mat into my machine. Here starts the fun. Oh, don't start.
Is it going to play you up, is it? It's done well, that mat. Just knows it's you, look. Doesn't like the rigidity, does it? Having the
It's taking that edge first, which is what's not liking.
yeah, I can't get this edge lined up. It's not. It's curling up this end, I think. You go, yeah. Let's do it the sensible way. Load the mat first. No. What you done to my machine? Count to 10. Let me get over there. I can't really reach from there. Right.
Your chair for me.
So if you're having mat loading issues, hang on, you can't quite see what Ian's doing there. Take that up just a little. Let's have a look. I've got the nerve bar. Okay. Trying. No questions, sir?
Yeah, there is.
Is there? Is it just that it hasn't ordered?
No, look at the side. Red.
Ah, right, on YouTube. Is this the drawing tool demo or something else? Missed the beginning. Okay, so what Ian's demoing is the We Are Memory Keepers foil mat. So he's just going to pop that straight onto the cutting mat. Ah, it's Carol watching on YouTube. So he's taped the paper, or he will have taped the paper to the metal mat, so that when you do a background scan, if you were to attach it with the magnets at this point, you'd have to remove the magnets to put the foil on top and you risk your paper moving. So that's why Ian's taped it. And we had a little bit of trouble getting the mat to load. If you find that's the case, what Ian did was he took the cutting mat back off, load the mat first, then stick the foil mat back on.
So, changing camera.
I was going to say that went a bit wrong there.
Yeah, it went to the wrong one.
Hang on.
So it'll go back in a minute, just be patient. There you go, it's on the right one now.
Okay.
Just have to wait for it to catch up, that's all. So, I need to put a pattern or something on, don't I? So it'll do a scan. Let's use a font. Let's use... Let's use Bon Voyage because it looks like a hot air basket, doesn't it? Made of butterflies. So we're going to do a background scan. And it's going to run through the machine. So you can't really see the text at the moment, so I'm just going to go into settings and make it a bit lighter. And there we go, we can now see the text. We can see it needs to shrink because obviously we only want it to fit around one of these hot air balloons. So we're going to edit. I don't know that one. Object edit and resize. Let's bring it down. bring it down. We still need that a bit smaller.
If you're commenting on YouTube at the moment, I can't see, but it should come back shortly.
Pop it in there. And that's okay. And then we're going to zoom. Just to check my alignment. It's going to go a little bit on the watercolour of this, but I'm not too worried about that because I'm going to try and cut it out afterwards. So that could be interesting because it's right at the top. Or do I move it to the middle one, do you think?
I'd move it to the middle one, make it nice and easy.
I don't know.
Make it nice and easy, stick it in the middle. I'm going to have to turn the restream chat on for a minute. Because restream, for whatever reason, isn't going back.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't go back.
Yeah, and it's also stopped putting up who's posting as who on restream.
It's because it's probably going through. What was it on Facebook usually? Yeah, they have to do it differently. It's a pain. It's because it's coming through the group now, not the.
Not the page.
Not the page. There we go. Okay. And let draw. Actually, I might try and fill it and see how it works today. So that's all ready to draw, so that's all set up. So now we need to put on our foil. So I'm going to use some of this lovely purple foil up. And I want it just to cover that area, so I know it's only a little bit down here. Might trim it off a little bit in a minute, but I'll... Can I cut into that, do you think? That'd be alright, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So I don't need all of that. That's probably enough, to be honest. So I'm just going to trim that up. Let me swap the camera back so you can see what I'm doing. Just got my bit of foil. And I'm going to use my magnets to secure it in place. So I have my long magnets for down the side. So I can put one down that side. I can then use this one to go across.
So when he's doing that, he's actually putting some pressure in there, so you're getting that
I have
full
put it up,
top.
hopefully. And again, going down to the bottom, doing the same.
I think that's the Tracy just commented. Yep, it is. Morning, Tracy.
Put my foil quill on to charge. That needs charging up because there's not much life left in that.
Is there not?
It's on its last leg.
Wow. I don't think he's ever made it that low before.
So I'm going to put my foil quill into my machine. I'm going to give it a couple of seconds just to charge up a little bit because it's not been heating up. We'll give it a couple of seconds.
In the meantime, feel free to ask any questions. Sorry for the weird time.
Yeah.
But
I just sort of went in the middle, didn't I? I just went and
Yeah.
Didn't give her time, I just went, yeah, I'll go. Yeah. So, hi Linda. Morning Tracy. So, I'm going to go start. It's going to complain because I haven't got the right, it's using the 3D thumbprints holder, but that's okay. Same as lever's in the wrong place. There we go. And away it goes.
It's annoying because when you go to the page you can see who's posting what, and it's a lot easier to...
There's a way they can do it.
Yeah, they can sign into Restream and then it will come up with their name and picture.
Yes.
But obviously before it was doing it, you didn't have to do that because it was going to the page. But if we go to the page, then it's public and it's out there. And yeah.
So what is that, 5 o'clock in the morning there for you, Tracy?
Yeah, must be because it's just gone 6.
I really should. 5:01.
5:01, lovely.
Okay, so now that's finished, I can take that off.
Tracy, you're a naughty, naughty girl.
She hasn't been doing our videos all that time.
She hasn't been to sleep.
That's what I mean, she hasn't been doing our videos all that time. Because she said she was going to do some, she has done some of our videos for us. So that's finished on there, so I can take that
I
off.
would say I would have done a video to help you get to sleep, but unfortunately we had a Zoom call.
That doesn't matter though, does it? Just take the tape off. So I can remove my magnets, which is nice and easy.
And Tracy says no, it's not our fault.
That's right.
It's not entirely our fault. It's not like...
Mostly, but not always. No, mostly, but not
You've been
entirely.
watching YouTube vids all night. Oh dear. I couldn't possibly comment on that one, could I, Ian?
No dear.
It'd be very hypocritical of me to comment on that one.
It's not the best lineup, but yeah. There you go. So that has foiled our... Oh, I don't think it was quite warm enough, but it's not done a bad job.
I don't think Carol's phone has gone live yet.
Carol?
Yeah. Yeah, Carol Denman is supposed to.
Oh. She was on YouTube, wasn't she?
Well, I've gone me well, I'm truly confused now. Because I haven't seen another YouTube comment since. Thanks to Restream doing its thing.
And there you go. So that's probably all I shall show on this one. So that's how you can use the foil mat, foil magnetic mat from We Are Memory Keepers to do foiling. That's what you get.
So now if you want to cut it out, obviously, you'd have to remove that foiling mat.
Yeah, you have to take this off. So that's the important bit to remember between each step. If you want to do another, like I said, if you want to cut it out, then you have to remove the mat from underneath, because if you don't, try and cut onto your magnetic mat. But it is always handy to put your magnets back on, so you can just reattach, so you know where they are, because otherwise they'll get lost. And given the price of them, you don't want to lose them, because they're not cheap to replace.
And Tracy says it's pretty paper, and it's from Home Bargains, isn't it, that one? And it's what, 99p for a pad?
Something like that, yeah, it's not expensive, is it?
Yeah, I don't know if they still do that one, because they've just brought out a whole load of new ones, and I'm very annoyed because obviously, you know, we're pretty much shielding, aren't we? So we can't go out. So I can't get my Home Bargains from new pads. But I saw them on YouTube, going back to Tracy's watching YouTube all night.
If it's Home Bargains, surely you could have a click and collect.
They don't have it on their website. I looked. I actually looked to see if we could possibly do it anyway, but no.
There you go. So if we did want to cut it out, we could now put that on to our mat. Paper's not quite 12 by 12, might even close. Either that or our mat's growing.
Well.
Stop playing with it in the night.
Oh dear. Which do you prefer to use for foiling, as in magnetic mat, or the other way that you showed? The other way.
The other way, definitely. I much prefer my foil shield.
Yeah, and you prefer the new one even more.
Yeah.
That we can't show on stream yet.
Ring the store, tell them what you want. Want it all!
What's really bad is it's really close to where we live, isn't it? It's like, what,
Yeah,
5-minute walk?
Yeah, you could do it as your daily exercise, but yeah, it means leaving the house.
Yeah, it means leaving the house, and it means dealing with people that are idiots. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that's it.
Are you going to cut it out? Show how you do it?
Wasn't going to, no. Let me change camera.
Yeah.
So what I've done so far is just put a rectangle on the mat so I can do a background scan.
Hey, we're going to just the group, aren't we?
Facebook and Facebook, YouTube and Twitch. Why?
I was going to say we could give a sneaky preview, but we can't, can we? If it's going to YouTube and Twitch.
No. They could.
No, I don't want people pinching me ideas. Do enough of that without enabling them.
So I'm just going to swap it back so it's a nice dark.
And yes,
picture.
it's totally what the problem is, Tracy, is it's the other idiots. We're really sensible when we're out, aren't we?
We try to be.
Gloves, mask, found my way goggles.
That's why you wear glasses too.
Yeah.
So I'm going to resize. I'm going to unlock my... wrong way.
Perhaps that's what I need, some little wraparound glasses.
I'll call you Thelma.
Sam just says I'm teasing now.
Yeah.
If we just go to the group at some point, I will show it. Yeah. Because we need to see how many people would be interested in it.
Yeah.
Because we're going to have to get a laser cutter to be able to produce them en masse. looks like a fun piece of kit, I have to say.
It does. We have
'Cause
to
you
make a
can-
decision fairly quickly as well because they're off at the moment.
Yes. And it means
Not
that
for
we
long.
can do things like acrylic blanks, we can do chipboard, we can do wooden embellishments, all the things that the scanning cut can't quite manage, we can do on a laser cutter. So it's very tempting just to be able to say, right, okay, so I've done some acrylic key rings, who wants them?
Yes. It's a proper laser cutter, isn't it? So.
Yes. Yeah. And it can even do things like engrave onto the back mirror as well, so if we're looking at doing weddings again, you could do some
Funky
engrave.
stuff. We'd have to show it, and we'd have to do a stream on it though and show it.
Oh yeah, we'd have to do several, I think,
Mm.
because you'd have to do one on engraving.
Anyway, so I'm going to cut my square up. So I've put my square around my box. It's going to cut a little bit into these, but I'm not too worried about that. It's only cheap paper after all. So I'll put my normal blading, 'cause it's only a square. Yeah, for once it's Natty, not me.
Yeah, Tracy says you have to have an exhaust fan connected to the outside for it.
You have to have an exhaust fan connected from outside for it.
Not for the one that we've seen, have we?
No,
No.
no.
It's a little... I say little. It's a little tabletop one that isn't that little.
Yeah.
It basically works more or less to the same sizes as the scan and cut, so it's still a 12 by
Okay.
12, roughly. I said more or less, roughly. Still looking at that kind of 12 by 12 size, aren't we? For
Yeah,
cutting area.
that's what we wanted to do here.
Yes.
There we go, and there's our little cut-out card. Like that?
It's starting to lose power because it's
Yeah.
has little
not heated
areas.
properly.
It's not quite warm enough.
Like I said, I don't think it was warm enough 'cause it wasn't on for long before I started to foil. So that's it for this, well, for me anyway. Natty's going to be back in about 50 minutes or so
Yep.
and going to do the other bits that she's got to do. But
Yeah.
again, it's going to go to the group rather than the page, so keep an eye out on the group
I might get you to do tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Mm.
What am I supposed to be doing tomorrow?
I'll give you some instructions if you like. I know what we need to do.
Do you?
Yes, because I can't find it on the channel, so
Okay. So
it's only
hopefully
nice.
you've all
It's only a
enjoyed
quick
that.
one tomorrow.
Oh, what's that one? See you at 7?
Yep.
See, but Carol is still watching. Which platform do you prefer us to be on? Don't mind, you take your pick. If you go on as YouTube, at least it shows a username, but you can watch on Facebook, that's fine. I'll have the...
Yeah. Either.
I got better YouTube.
Yeah, if you can put YouTube on your telly, then you'll probably find that YouTube works better for you because it's a bigger screen. I know not as many tellies can put Facebook up big. Because I know that for instance we can do YouTube but we can't do Facebook. So, but we are trying to get our minutes per month up, aren't we, as well as our subscribers. So we need 1,000 subscribers and we need to have, go on, is it 44,000 minutes or something daft?
Stupid, some bizarre amount that they expect you to have watched on before.
Yeah. So if you're bored, just stick a video on in the background. Just so we can get the minutes up. And then if we can do things like that, we can actually start to get a bit of advertising revenuing, and then can't we?
So essentially just on the iPad, don't mind whichever. Whatever's best for you, whatever you prefer. There's no particular preference, is there?
No.
How much is that now? Oh, I don't know. Lots.
Lots. lots and lots and lots, because I just thought 44,000. Even if you got 1,000 subscribers, they're never going to manage to do 44,000 minutes per month.
That's
'cause
4,000 each. 4,000 minutes. 16 an hour. I can't even do that in my head. Say it's 100. You're still looking at 400 videos.
Yeah.
Or 400 hours. 733 hours. Yeah. There you go. 733 hours.
That's a lot.
Anyway, on a brighter note, Nat will be back at 7, so about 45 minutes now.
Yep.
And I'll be around, so we'll say bye for now, and we'll see you shortly. Bye.